Woo! Thanks for the lasso.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you. So last night I went to Cowboy Palace, which is in Chatsworth, California, and is a really neat place that's been around for many, many years. I went because a guy named Fernando was teaching, and I met him earlier in the week, also at Cowboy Palace, except we were there to be in a film. It was a really fun couple of days. I was two-stepping around the dance floor over and over and over again in this scene and just had a really good time. The film is actually starring somebody you definitely would have heard of. And there's a little story about that because the last time I saw that guy was many, many years ago, probably over a decade ago, in fact. And I was in his backyard. Another one of my passions is soccer. I've been playing since I was 5 years old, and I was coaching at the time, and I was coaching privately in his backyard, his little kids. So we had a little moment where his dog had pooped where we were going to be playing, and I was kind of like, and I went towards him to kind of explain, and he's like, yeah, I got it. That was our moment. So once again, many years later, we cross paths, except this time it's in a far different context. Hey, that's me, and a guy named Gino that I met that night. I danced with a whole handful of people, including Fernando. That's him right there. And I talked to another guy named Gino who was really happy to share with me a bit of the history of Cowboy Palace, including the fact that Toby Keith's music video for I Love This Bar was actually filmed at Cowboy Palace. Many things have been filmed there. So in the film earlier this week, I did all kinds of dips, many, many twirls, and then this really fun move. So basically, you go out and then your partner pulls you in, releases your hands, you gain momentum, and then you hop up, landing your booty on the side of his hip. One knee bends while the other leg goes straight up in the air. So basically, if you wind up seeing a film where there is this thigh-high cowboy boot high up in the air and fringe going down the leg, well, just know that's me. So back to last night. On the drive over to Cowboy Palace, I was finding that one of my shirt buttons was having a hard time staying fastened. It was just too snug, and eventually I just decided to take off a bottom layer so that the button would stay done. Regardless, eventually there was still a wardrobe malfunction.
All right, I felt a rip earlier, kept dancing, and then I was like, ooh, I'm pretty sure I ripped my shirt.
So I'm going to return with clothes that fit and ready to introduce you to some very special dancers. Subscribe and see you soon.